97.3 FM.
A toda máquina, tu programa desde Augusta, Georgia, sesión de emoción con Ángel Maestre de Oasis VIP. Es a toda máquina, la bendición llegó aquí. Fe, esperanza y motivación, encendiendo tu corazón. A toda máquina, a toda máquina.
Bueno. Qué bendición en esta bella hora del mediodía. Ya casi estamos acá en el 97.3 FM, saludándoles a todos ustedes, mis queridos oyentes de Oasis Radio 97.3 FM, la emisora que te bendice. Una mañana bella, hermosa. Todo lo que estamos viviendo acá en la bella ciudad de Augusta ha sido una mañana extraordinaria, y en esta mañana de verdad que hacemos un pare aquí en nuestra programación de los viernes, porque tenemos un super invitado extraordinario en esta mañana, nada menos y nada más que nuestro alcalde Garnet Jonhson de la ciudad de Augusta, Georgia, y yo estoy más que honrado de tenerlo con nosotros acá. ¡Qué bendición! Así que váyanse buscando por allí una silla, váyanse buscando por allí un lugar donde sentarse si están manejando, conduciendo en nuestra ciudad. Esta es la hora de poder conversar plenamente con un hombre que Dios está levantando poderosamente en nuestra ciudad. Y yo creo que tenemos muchas cositas que preguntarle, conversar, hablar. Y yo sé que hoy va a ser un día maravilloso para conversar con él. Así que in this beautiful almost midday lunchtime, we are having this special program today just to have a great conversation with our mayor of Augusta, Mr. Garnet Jonhson. Please put your hands together for this man of God. How are you, sir? What a great blessing to have you here in the studio of Oasis Radio.
Pastor, it's truly an honor to be here. Thank you so much for having me. And when you're right, what a beautiful day it is in Augusta, Georgia.
It is a beautiful day. Let me tell you, when this kind of days comes to our way, that means that the future is bright.
The future is bright. You're right. And the future is bright in Augusta and for this region.
That's right. So there's hope then. Hope.
There's hope.
Is hope in every corner of the CSRA. But when we talk about hope, it has to start in the court of the whole region.
Well, it starts with collaboration and, having the leadership and that believes in working with other leaders, not only in Augusta, Richmond County, but across the region. Collaboration makes this region a better place to live. It lifts us all up. And that we're running in the same direction, and I believe confidently that we're doing that.
Beautiful. And let me tell you, you've been doing such an amazing job. It's going to be 3 years and a half?
Yeah, 3 years, 5 months, and today is 15 days. 3 years, 5 months, and 15 days since I began this journey to be the 85th mayor for this great city.
85th.
The 85th mayor.
85th mayor of the city of Augusta. Did you see it the way that you picture it when you started, or is different?
It's totally different in that I didn't expect this job to be as busy as it is, and it's really busy, in that there's so many things that comes with being the mayor of Augusta that a lot of the public don't know, but it is the greatest job that I have ever had that I never imagined having. I love every single second of being the mayor, even during its toughest times. And that I was born and raised here, and I love this community. And I tell everybody, this is the best place to live on the entire planet, and I'm proud to be leading it.
So that means that you are enjoying it.
I am enjoying it.
You are a man of vision.
Yes.
So you've been here doing it from the beginning, from the get-go.
From the get-go. Since January of 2023, we started this journey, and it has not been easy. Mm-hmm. And that, as you know, we faced some challenges. We dealt with everything from hurricanes to
my God, that's right.
To administration changes to financial dealings, and it's just been a lot. But I feel confidently that we have the right team in place, that we're moving forward, and we're having one of the most substantive conversations about our governance that we haven't had in 30 years, and that's a charter review that really determines how we make this a government more effective and more efficient, and we're just proud to do that.
Amazing. Let me tell you, the city is coming to a position and to I think we are gaining little by little, impacting the whole state and the southeast of the country, I believe.
We've been fortunate to be very involved and engaged at both the federal and state level. As you know, under the former President Biden, former Vice President Harris, we were fortunate to be named one of 5 hub workforce cities where we're looking at pathways to great paying jobs for those who don't particularly want to go to college, that want to just earn a great living and live in Augusta, and we've provided that. You can judge a community by the number of construction barrels and cones that you see. We have a lot of those all over Augusta, especially downtown. So I am really optimistic as to what we're doing, where we're headed, and what we have planned for the future.
Amazing. So when you started your role as a mayor 3 years ago, 5 months, and those couple of days that you just said, what was the greatest challenge beginning as the mayor of Augusta? You remember?
I do. The greatest challenge was just growing our optimism and wanting to be prideful about where we lived. Everybody often when they go on vacation, I use this analogy. They love wearing, those great Masters golf shirts with the great logo on it, and they proudly tell people when they are asked, they say, "Are you from? Have you been to the Masters?" They say, "Yes, I'm from Augusta." No matter where you live, if you live in North Augusta or Aiken or Evans, you're proud to represent that logo. We needed the people to feel that way even when they're here in Augusta, and that we were moving the city in the right direction as far as its economic growth and growing jobs, beautifying our city by re-landscaping and re-streetscaping our downtown corridors. We have a new arena that's coming online.
Wow, amazing.
We have South Augusta that's primed and ready for additional growth, and I'm just so hyped about what we've done. We started this campaign at the corner of Windsor Spring and Tobacco Road, and the most important corridor of south of Richmond. And we took an old abandoned building that's now been redeveloped into a tax producing property, Parker's Kitchen. They're creating jobs. They're producing a great product for their consumers. They're forcing their competition to up their game, and I'm just so proud of that.
So that means in 3 years?
3 years, 5 months.
It's been a lot of changes in the
city.
city.
It's been a lot of changes.
My God.
And Pastor, and I say that even in spite of Hurricane Helene.
Exactly, which was like a stop right there.
Yeah.
But then you just overcome all these obstacles, which is, you are from Augusta. You grow here in Augusta. Never before something like that happened with this kind of hurricane situation, right?
Never in the history of our city have we experienced the devastation of Hurricane Helene. And let me just put it in perspective for everyone. In Richmond County alone, we lost 7 lives on September 27th.
Oh my God!
In the CSRA, and the area around Richmond County, that includes Columbia and Aiken and Edgefield and McDuffie and Burke, there were 31 lives lost
Wow.
Due to that one natural disaster. So it's hundreds of millions of dollars in damage. A lot of lost productivity, but here we are today. The sun is shining. We're bouncing back. We're still helping those who don't have insurance or are underinsured, and we're just making our way back. And I couldn't be more proud of the team effort that it took to do that. As you know, at the city, we have a great team, not only on the commission, but within our administration, and many great employees that helped us to recover and help people restore their lives.
Amazing. Let me tell you, I need to applaud you because you guys did an amazing job from the office when this hurricane hit us so bad. Nothing expecting that in that magnitude, in that level, to have that kind of destruction in our city. But the city just came back up stronger, I believe. Came back stronger, and
we're coming back stronger and better than ever. And you know, one of the most challenging parts of that is that the hurricane happened, and unfortunately, government continues. We had a presidential election. We had administration changes from the Biden administration to the Trump administration. But you know what we did? We just kept plowing ahead to restore and recover our city. And I think that takes, not only does it take leadership, but it takes commitment from those that are leading to make sure that it's done, and we've done that.
Amazing. What a great example. I believe, you know, sometimes we are learning from our neighbors and learning from somebody else in another region, but with this kind of things that happen to us through the hurricane and then overcoming all those days, I think now we could be an example to somebody to recover.
I think so. You know, we have the former mayor Dick Copenhaver, who's a friend of both of ours.
Come on, that guy right there.
He has been so amazing.
Oh my God.
In leading our long-term recovery efforts, and raising the money to help so many in this community. He's working with the Mennonite Disaster Services and the Christian Disaster Services, and with help with our Augusta Regional Community Foundation. He has truly been an angel to so many people, and I look forward to his continued work, and his passion for just helping others it's been godly.
His passion. We need to ask him, where did he get all that passion?
I don't know. I think he loves Augusta like I love Augusta, and he wants to see it always in the best light and present it with its best foot forward.
That's right. We bless him in the name of Jesus. That guy is unstoppable. An inspiration to many in our city. And so now we have all those orange cones in downtown.
Yes.
You were talking about. Many people they are not that patient. They want to see something like coming out of the microwave.
You're right.
But you can tell them because, you know, we don't see the picture. You saw the picture, you saw the blueprints, but we haven't seen this. So what's going on? What's happening in downtown?
We're redeveloping and re-streetscaping, landscaping all of our downtown from our main corridors, Telfair, Green, and Broad. Meaning that this is a generational change. The last time we did this was in the mid-'70s, to where our infrastructure, of course, was crumbling. We needed new sidewalks. We needed new parking stalls, and that the old parking stalls were designed to fit smaller cars. Okay. Today's vehicles, believe it or not, are actually bigger and longer. It's hard to believe that. But a lot of people, you know, they complained about the trees being removed, but trees are coming back, because we realized that unfortunately the trees were in the way of us improving some critical underground infrastructure as it relates to drainage. In order to make sure the streets drain properly and to update some electrical, we had to remove trees, but those trees will be coming back. And Pastor, I tell everybody, there's pain in progress. You know, it's kind of, somebody used an analogy last night when you go to the gym to work out. You know, the pain of running on the treadmill or lifting weights, but you realize the progress comes when you see the results of the toned body or the better cardiovascular health you have. So I assure you that there's an end to this tunnel, and I assure you that you will really love it once we get done. I thank you for your patience. I thank all the downtown business owners that have withstood all of these challenges of the construction cones and the inability of their customers and patrons not visiting the restaurants. But I tell you, we're at the end of the road here, and just continue to remain patient.
So you said that you need to remove the trees because space for the parking, space for the sidewalk, to wire new wires for the power lights,
Yes.
and we didn't see that. So that means that you guys been working before we saw something.
You're right. This has been a process that's been working since around 2012, 13. Where,
Wow.
we passed what they call the TIA, that's Transportation Investment Act, and we started collecting pennies just to improve our critical infrastructure. And downtown was designated as a location that needed improvement. And after we started collecting those pennies, we kind of designed what you're seeing coming to fruition now. And as a result of that, Augusta is a very old city.
It is.
It's Georgia's second oldest, dates back to 1736. And as you can imagine, redoing some of the drainage pipes and some of the electrical systems, while we had the opportunity to do it, it was in our best interest to do it. And unfortunately, some trees were in the way of us doing that. And then some were damaged as a result of Hurricane Helene too. So as you recall, downtown was greatly impacted. And,
Yes.
And when we had the opportunity to remove those trees, we did. And I assure the public that those trees will be planted. They're coming back, and downtown will be as beautiful as it's ever been.
Praise God for that. And because I ask you because now people are saying after the hurricane, why you didn't try to fix those trees? Why you need to remove them because of the hurricane? No, this was planned before the hurricane.
It was planned before the hurricane. The hurricane, unfortunately, if there was any positive, it did actually helped us to realize that some of those trees had to be removed, and some of them were damaged beyond saving.
Wow. Amazing. And those trees, they were very old trees.
Some were very old. You're right. Some were very, very old.
Which is they can cause any damage when something like that happen.
You're right. And many were aged to a point to where they were fallen limbs, endangering people's not only their lives but their personal property and their vehicles, and just having finally an opportunity to address that. And we just ask for patience and ask for grace, and that once those trees come back, it's going to be beautiful for the next few generations.
So that means that we are expecting not to see the trees pretty time, anytime soon, because they want to take another maybe 10, 30 years to see them that grow. But we can see some changes now physically in the sidewalks, parking spots, new pathways in the downtown. When we going to see those changes?
You will see those changes in the next 6 to 12 months. Those trees will be replanted. Yes. Trees, and these aren't going to be, of course, mature trees, but they're going to be pretty decent sized trees. And as you know, the way they are able to grow trees these days, these will be a species that truly complements a downtown, that provides shade yet does not extend the roots into our critical infrastructure. We're going to have a new downtown linear park in the 900 block of Broad called the James Brown Linear Park.
Wow.
In a 1000 block of Broad, we're going to have an area that really pays to the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. We're going to have beautiful new sidewalks, beautiful pathways, bike lanes for people to enjoy, great sidewalks. As you know, Augusta hadn't had sidewalk improvements in decades. So,
yes.
We're going to make sure the sidewalks are all level and even for those that, of course, walk our sidewalks, or of course, you don't want any tripping hazards. So it's going to be a great improvement, and we continue to ask that you be patient in that we finish this progress, and within a year, it will be finished. And you can see the progress now. People really are beginning to say, hey, I see it. I see how it's really being designed. I see the new curb appeal. And that's what we're excited about.
So that means for Christmas, we're going to have the light up of the Christmas tree.
Yeah, so that, we always are excited about lighting a Christmas tree at the Augusta Common.
Yeah.
This year, we were having an addition in that we had a new alleyway project called the Jones Alley project that is going to provide pedestrian access from the parking deck at 9th and Reynolds, James Brown and Reynolds, direct access to the Augusta Commons. So when you come visit, you don't have to make the long walk. You'll be able to make a shortcut, and we're truly excited about that.
Wow, Mr. Mayor, I love those things happening in downtown. And now we're going to have also like a zip line down there next to the river.
Forge Augusta, it's going to be a zip line down on the river. As part of our offering on this ballot initiative, we have SPLOS 9, that will, if approved, will provide an enhanced river walk. As you know, our river walk is very old. It needs some love.
How old?
Oh, it dates back to the 90s. It dates back to, back to former Mayor Charles Devaney. And it was Mayor Edward McIntyre's vision, but Mayor Charles Devaney fulfilled that vision. And now it's time to pay honor to both of them by making sure that the Riverwalk is as beautiful as they created it and as they imagined it. And it's time to restore Riverwalk. So it gives us an opportunity to do that. So as you know, that's one of our number one destinations as people come visit Augusta. They want to see our beautiful river. And enhancing that certainly gives us an opportunity to continue to be prideful in what we're doing.
And that will be done by when?
It won't be done until SPLOS 9 is approved.
Okay.
But just know that on May 19th, if the voters approve SPLOS 9, we have the ability of starting that work fairly quickly. And it also gives us an opportunity to pretty much coincide with what we're doing right now down on Broad, Telfair, and Green. So that's what we're hopeful for. If the voters approve it, we get to start work immediately.
So that means it's going to be on the ballot now in this May election?
Yes, sir. It's going to be on the ballot. It's on the ballot now. For those of you who are considering early voting, today is the last day for early voting. Today is Friday. Early voting is at 4 locations. It's at the Augusta Richmond County Municipal Building. It's at Warren Road Community Center. It's at Diamond Lakes Community Center, and then Henry Brigham. So we got 4 voting locations for those early voting. The polls close at 6 today, so you have about 6 hours left. And if you can't get it in today, just don't forget on Tuesday.
That's right.
May 19th, the polls open at 7 a.m. and they close at 7 p.m. But I ask you to exercise your right to vote. Call your friends and your family, your church members, everyone you know in your network, because all elections are important, but certainly this is an important one.
It is, and that's why we are here today, live in 97.3 FM WMFJ, and talking with our mayor, Garnet Jonhson, talking about the importance of involving the whole community. And the Latino community, we need to step up. What do you think?
I think all communities need to step up. You know, the Latino community is a very vibrant part of Augusta and this fabric. And Pastor, I've always said from day one, this is such a diverse culture that we have, not only in Augusta, Richmond County, but out in Columbia and North Augusta. And our Latino neighbors we want them to participate in this process. We want them to engage and actively let their voice be heard through their votes. We thank them for all of the great things that they're doing throughout the community. And, you know, I tell everyone, I don't see color, I don't see nationality, I don't care how you identify or how you serve, but this is home for all of us. And I highly encourage everyone to get out and vote. Continue to participate in this great democracy. It is the best democracy on the planet. And this is the greatest city, in my opinion, on the planet.
It's true. This morning, when I was getting up, I saw through my window and I saw all those trees and green area around my house, and I said, oh my God, I'm so blessed to be in Augusta.
We are so blessed.
We are so blessed because, you know, I cannot picture people living, for example, in New York, getting up and seeing through a window another building.
You're right. Another building and a lot of noise. I tell everybody, my tolerance for big cities is, you know, maybe a day or two. I detest traffic. I believe Augusta has one of the best, offers one of the best quality of lives there is, you know, anywhere in that. You know, we're geographically, we're located a couple hours from beaches and mountains.
That's true.
Major metropolitan areas. If you'd like to go to Charlotte or Atlanta, I mean, we're only a couple hours away from both. But being here home, you know, it's a lower cost of living, a great place to raise a family, and a great place to earn a living.
And what about safety? What about it? We have a new sheriff.
We got a new sheriff in town, and I'm honored to call him a friend.
He's amazing. He's doing an amazing job, I believe.
Sheriff Brantley has done a great job. He's brought a whole lot of new energy to law enforcement and to public safety. And his work is truly paid off in that all of the categories for crime are down under his leadership.
Yep.
And he's staffed the department with more officers on the streets. That's certainly attributed to that. I hear a lot of complaints about the additional speeding tickets and traffic enforcement, but we had to have that. So many people, as you know, Pastor, you're right here on Deansbridge Road. People are flying up and down the road, and
I see it all the
so
time.
many lives have been lost due to speeding, and it's time just to slow the speed table just a little bit.
Can you please share some advice to our drivers, because we're here on Deansbridge Road.
Yes.
This is supposed to be like 45,
and they drive 70.
and oh my God, you just hear when I'm preaching, I hear just vroom vroom. Can you please advise us?
I would advise you to please slow down. As you know, you're getting a new apartment residence right next door that's going to have a lot of young kids, a lot of family members, and there's going to be more traffic. So I highly encourage you, as you're traveling down Deansbridge Road or you're traveling down Gordon Highway, please slow down. Take into consideration the little ones that are perhaps walking on the sidewalks, on the side of the roads. Take into consideration and be patient for the additional cars that are going to be on the road. Most importantly, slow down to save your own life.
My God.
There's no need to hurry and to rush into anything. Be careful, take your time, and just know that the sheriff is out there if you decide to want to speed, and they will gladly take your money.
They won't hesitate to stop you and say, "Excuse me, you need to slow down."
Slow down.
There are families out there, and it's so ridiculous to see people speeding and chasing one another, and sometimes you see them racing.
No, not only racing, they have a disregard, some of them, for red lights. They'll slow down and see the lights red and only see anyone coming, they'll just blow through a red light. So, and that's really dangerous. And that, here recently we had 3 people to lose their lives to a tragic accident one night, and unfortunately, these people with the state of social media, somebody kind of went live, and I was up all night just thinking about whose family was impacted by that, who were the individuals that were in those vehicles that tragically lost their lives. So folks, if you live around here, please slow down, take your time, obey all traffic signals, and things are going to be just fine. And that we have as I mentioned, a new traffic enforcement division that's going to make sure that you slow down.
Please slow down. That's the advice from our mayor, Garnet Jonhson, that he is with us here talking in this beautiful. It's already lunchtime.
It's already lunchtime. It's it's 12:06, 7. Yeah.
It's amazing. I'm praying for somebody to show up and bring us some lunch.
Yeah, really. I know. It's lunchtime. And you know what? I'm so proud to have your listeners listening to us during the lunch break. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, people are driving around. They are going through the drive-through and checking to see what they have. So we are here giving this kind of companion while they are looking for something to feed themselves, and give them the opportunity to hear us and hear what an amazing conversation now in the voting time that we need to get out.
It's so many important things to just to consider. So many great candidates that are on the ballot, but the best part of our democracy, and as I said, it's the best on the planet, is that you get to decide, the voters. So please don't sit on the sidelines and not let your voice be heard through your vote. Please engage. Please do it as a family. Please do it as a friend group. Do it as a church. Do it as any social organization. Do it as a neighborhood. But please go out and vote for the candidate of your choice. Now, I happen to be running for mayor, but I'm going to ask that you consider voting for me, but most importantly, that you vote, because that's how we get to determine who our leaders are, and that determines the direction not only of our local government, but of our state government and of our federal government.
That's right. And it's not going to take that long.
It's not.
How long you take? Maybe 10? 15
minutes? Less than 10 minutes. You're in and out in less than 10 minutes. No line, no wait. We've had early voting for the last, 3 weeks. and you can get it done fairly quickly and fairly easily, and it's over. And then you can, on Tuesday, you can sit back and enjoy watching the results with your friends and your family, and participate in our democratic process. You'll have some winners and some losers, and you have some folks that will, of course, go into a runoff, but and you get to enjoy it again on June 16th, and then in the November general elections.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this year is a very important year.
Very important year. This is what they consider a year that we don't select the president, but we get a chance to select some senators, and this year in Georgia we get to pick a new governor.
A new governor, and we have, I think we have 3 candidates.
You have at least 3 on the Republican side and a host on the Democratic side. So, and I tell everybody, here's the deal about America. Everybody always wonders, why do so many people get involved in politics? I think the more people that are interested and eager to want to participate in the electoral process is a good thing. Competition makes the best candidates up their game to win an election. Competition is healthy.
It's beautiful, yeah, it is.
We can always be disagreeable without being disrespectful. That's one of my biggest terms. All the negative ads that you see, that's just a part of the democratic process. People go low, but you try to remain high, but just know it's a part of the process.
Is that politics?
That's politics. That's politics. It is. Sometimes people want to win. I mean, they pull out any cards that they have, or they stoop to any level to win.
Oh my God, is that fair?
I don't think it's fair, but it's
dirty, isn't it? It's get complicated.
It is politics, and you're a pastor, and as you know, politics sometimes will make you think about saying some words that you can't imagine saying. But no, it's what we signed up for, and we unfortunately we have to go through this, and we're going through it, and it will be over here soon.
How thick needs to be the skin of the mayor?
Oh, very thick. You're a pastor. You know the politics of a church. You have it.
Yes.
You got people that sometimes just have differences of opinions, and they have different ways of doing things, and basically that's politics.
Yes.
I mean, it just takes a great leader to provide vision and to provide guidance, and then you pray about the things that you disagree on, and you pray that God gives you discernment to make sure that you're making the right decisions, and you lead from that perspective.
How you been surviving these 3 years and a half?
Prayers first. I have a great wife, Tony, and a great family.
She's amazing, my mayor. Let me tell you, you have an amazing wife.
She is truly amazing. Even sometimes when it's hard to get up, she motivates me to get up. And then I have a mother that's always been in my corner, and just some great friends. And,
what a beautiful family.
It's a wonderful thing to be in a role, and then you realize that you're really impacting lives for the better. You're making a change. You're setting an example for so many people to follow you. Because I grew up poor in East Augusta. I never imagined being the mayor, and that's the power of our democracy.
That's right.
It's not determined who leads by how you were born, where you were born, what family you were born in. You get an opportunity to participate in the greatest democracy on the planet, and it's not determined by how you start. It's not. So, and I'm a testament to that.
Beautiful testimony. Beautiful example from somebody from Augusta doing it such an amazing job. And so, for the next 4 years,
yes,
what would be
the next 4 years?
The vision of doing it for Augusta.
My ambition is to make this governance better for everyone who lives, works, desires to want to call Augusta home. I've always said that I believe our government is broken, in that it takes too long and too involved to get decisions made. The day-to-day operations of our city should be put in the hand of a professional, and that's a county manager. I'm going to be fighting for that too. We're going to continue to fight to grow Augusta. As you know, we need to grow more high-paying jobs. We need to grow more homes, more single-family residences. We're going to remove all the red tape and the burdens of building homes in Augusta. Most importantly, we need to keep our taxes low.
Please.
It's one thing that I'm passionate about in that.
Please.
If you live in Augusta, Richmond County, it shouldn't cost you more in taxes than it does to live in any of our neighboring communities. I believe our government has too many chiefs and not enough Indians. So creating a more efficient and effective governance by right-sizing it is in our best interest. And that's how we're going to lead. And we're going to lead from the front by being fiscal responsible from the mayor's office, in which we've done. And we're going to continue moving forward, creating jobs, creating opportunities, growing housing stock, growing our optimism, keeping Augusta clean. You know, we got this Operation City Cleanup. You know, we have a lot of litter on our roadways. So it's tackling a lot of things, and but they're so important that, you know, we maintain where Augusta should be, and that's at the top place to live in the United States.
Hallelujah. You just mentioned about the cleanness of our city. And you've been there working. I saw people are seeing you there cleaning, taking even your daughters and your wife.
Yeah,
you are too aggressive, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, we have to do it and make sure that people see that you're leading from the front in that, and you will see more activity, more improvement in that, because that's key.
Yeah,
you know. People often say one of the cheapest renovations you could do to a house is just a gallon of paint. Just keeping a city clean, picking up the litter, showing people that you care about, you know, maintaining your right-of-ways and your entryways. When people visit, they kind of feel the love and they kind of feel the sense of, you know, responsibility from the governance to make sure that you care enough. And that's what we're going to continue to do.
Well, I think you are doing it, and we need the support of our people. Please get out and vote. Do something. The people that are willing are here, and with our mayor, Garnet Jonhson, and now we have somebody next to you. Do you recognize that face?
Of course I know. That's one of my church members. She's right beside me. Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah, we attend the same church. Under the great leadership of the Reverend Clarence Moore. That's right.
Wow. You see, the world is so small, my God. And, we have here Mrs. Tracy George. How are you, ma'am, today?
I am doing good. Thank you for having me over here. And it's always a treat to sit under leadership such as Garnet Jonhson. He's a tribute to our city. He is my church member. And who can't love Tony?
That's the way that you call a church, Tony?
No, Tony is his wife.
My wife.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
Tony
Mrs. Tony.
Jonhson.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. What a great honor to have you here. It's an honor to get you guys together. So, Miss Tracy George, you're running. Mm-hmm. You've been inspired to step up to the U.S. Congress.
Yep.
What make you do that?
So last time I was here with you all, I was running for state representative. That was 4 years ago.
That's right.
So this campaign is not a pivot away from my service in the community. You all have seen me out there working hard to ensure that not just Augustians, but Columbia County, Burke County, Bullitt County, Jefferson County, Jenkins County, I can name all 24 in this U.S. Georgia's 12th district, have been nurtured and fed and taken care of, and also heard. There's a lot of plight and issues that resonate. So with that, I looked at the ballot and said, you know what, I am going to put my name there to become the next United States Congresswoman.
What you could do different?
What will I do different? We see already the incumbent. He just doesn't listen. He does not show up for town halls. I have had the honor of running and organizing sit-ins at his office, asking just for that, a town hall, so that citizens can be heard. What I will definitely do different is align constituents with resources and connect their voices to what needs to be brought back to this district. And as everybody has been seeing, this campaign, the momentum has built so wonderfully. Bring the respect back home, and that will be the difference made on day one.
And right now on that chair is the name again?
I don't call the name. Tracy George is going to be the name. It is the people's seat. It is the people's seat.
That's the way to respond.
Tracy George will then become the person definitely suited to bring the respect back home.
So what you are saying is forget the past. Let's go to the future.
Let's work on the future, yes.
That's a great response. Okay, so right now, give us some ideas how the mechanism of U.S. Congress, District 12 will work in the benefit of the Augustians and helping our mayor, for example?
So helping the mayor, that's a municipal level seat. I will definitely rely on my relationships with the mayor that will be elected. Mayor Garnet is sitting next to me now. Yay. Yay. And then he and I have already had a relationship, as you guys heard. We are members of the same church. He's watched my dedication to this community. He also then knows the pairing that I have across the state with other great leaders, and even at the national federal level, where I've been mentored by Senator Raphael Warnock and Senator John Ossoff. I am ready and dedicated to doing this work. So ensuring then, as I am the only one on this ballot right here from Georgia's 12th district, born and raised, I understand and know this area through and through. And therefore I have the relationships ready to roll.
Beautiful. And you have already experience in the public chair?
I have not been an elected official.
So you haven't.
No. I
This
have
is
not
gonna
been
be
an elected
like.
official.
So you're
This will
jumping
be my
to a brand
first
new
time. I am so
role.
excited. Yes. But I'm ready day one to step in and
No,
conquer
I had
that.
seen you. I had seen you. Like you are everywhere.
Yep, indeed.
Trying to
I
do
am
something for the
everywhere.
community.
I'm everywhere, touching everybody. I serve currently as the 12th District's national delegate.
Okay.
And it was an elected position, but you're only elected into that role by just a slim amount of 12th District voters.
And,
so this will be new for me. I'm excited.
So what you are doing something in the public environment? Are you? What is your background?
So I am a mommy of three.
Mommy of three.
Yes,
there you go. That's a champion right there.
It is. And they are good citizens into this world. That's a start.
It is.
Where everyone who meets my kids, even Mayor Jonhson, at some of his events,
Yes.
I say, go sit next to the mayor and he'll babysit you while mommy
Is
has
that
to
right?
speak. Yes.
That's right.
And he was like, your kids are very well mannered. They're very good. And I think that's important because it starts at home.
Those are the fruits, though.
That's the fruit. And then that's definitely that home is a gem to my campaign of bringing the respect back home. And I believe it starts at home. So outside of doing that, I sit on several boards right here in the Augusta area. That has been a treat to me and to serve the community. I serve as the Richmond County Democratic Party's second vice chair.
Okay.
That has been an honor. I have gone out into the rural areas and began their Democratic parties as well. So
Okay.
I've been working hard in Georgia's 12th district.
So you've been doing a lot in the public eye then.
Yes.
So you've been like sharpening your sword.
Your toolbox. Yes, I'm getting ready. Yes, I'm not naive to this work. Someone asked just the other day, well, is Tracy ready for the big leagues? And I'll tell you, yes, I am ready beyond for the big leagues to step up to the plate. And where I know it's about position. Just last night, we're holding town halls on my social media page. Please join us in those.
What is it?
I thought
What is
about you last night too, because we had the faith-based thing, and you've sat with me before.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and it's been wonderful. But my Facebook is just that, my name, Tracy George.
Beautiful.
So people need to go there and join in and see what we're doing and listening and connecting with voters and citizens across this 12th district. But at that site, that's continuously what we will do forever, especially when I become elected, is continuously listening. But in that talk just last night, something really key stood out, and you would agree with this one, is passion, purpose, and position.
Amen to
so
that.
Tracy George has the passion. I've shown the dedication to this community. I understand that my purpose will become the next United States Congresswoman. I just need to then have the position seated, and that will come with everyone's vote on May 19th.
Beautiful. So that you would do completely different job from the one that is running right now.
Certainly, I've already shown up in the community. Hey, that guy right there is earning a whole heap of a lot of money, but yet I come out of my own personal pocket and I finance and I fund scholarships for the community. I finance and I fund feasts where we're feeding families at Thanksgiving time. I finance and I fund mentorships, as I am with the Rosa T. Beard Debutante Society. So yes, I am doing this already. And like I told you, I sit on several boards right here in different community capacities as well. So yeah.
And you know, this is a base a faith-based radio station, and it's such an important. You guys are coming from a church background, that you are every Sunday out there supporting a ministry. For me as a pastor, that is, my God, vital. That's beautiful. That's important. You read the same book that I read, which is the Bible, and that means that we are going to push together to the same direction of faith.
Certainly. I
Oh,
believe.
I'm wrong, or I'm right?
No. You're currently right. Totally right. It starts in faith and rooted in faith. My campaign is just that. Last night I spoke as well. One of my favorite passages of scripture is Psalms 1, and I go down to then that
Beautiful.
third, right? Yeah. And I look then to others who are rooted in faith to guide me so that I can be wise and strong and like a tree planted by the rivers of water. And that's then just soul nurturing to everyone. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so that means that we are ready for elections then.
Yes, we are ready for elections. Today is the last day to go ahead and get out there and early vote. Forgive me, I'm in a t-shirt and I'm sweaty over here because I just come out from knocking doors right here in this community.
Well,
and I won't stop doing that until May 19th.
The only match in here, the studio, is our mayor, Garnet Jonhson. Look at his color.
Yeah.
That's right.
I saw it. He's in a sweatshirt. Looks like you've been working hard too.
Working hard.
It's a prophetic word right there. It's a prophetic color.
Yeah, the green.
It is.
Green.
It is a beautiful green color matching our studio. But don't worry, Mrs. Tracy, you have an opportunity for the next time that you come as elected already.
Yes.
To bring your color to match our studio.
Okay.
So-
It's blue as well in here, so I have a little blue on.
Do
For
you?
us Democrats, I do. Yeah. My
Oh, the letters?
Yes, the lettering I have on it is blue.
Okay,
And I
okay.
will let everyone know I've branded my campaign with a touch of gold as well, because we're going to definitely see the glory. Yeah, I gave you a shirt and a nice
got a
little
t-shirt
book back
already.
there. Yeah. You got to get those t-shirts. We're having an event on Sunday, and everybody who wants a t-shirt, show up at the Regal Events spaces out in Evans, and we'll get a t-shirt.
Okay,
6
where's going to
p.m.
be? What time on Sunday? 6 p.m. on
6
Sunday?
p.m.
At the
Sunday.
location again?
Regal Event Spaces.
Regal Event
Yep.
Spaces. And
Yeah.
Mr. Mayor, you are running around the city.
I am running all around the city. You know, this evening is the third Friday. It's Food Truck Friday.
That's right.
Enjoy being at the corner of Windsor Spring and Tobacco Road, 4104 Windsor Spring Road. And this evening, we're going to be giving out one of Georgia's best, most famous grown things. It's the Vidalia onion. So I have a friend who runs a great farm down in South Georgia. He's the world's largest producer of Vidalia sweet onions. So if you love sweet onions, please come see us.
Beautiful. And that's going to be today.
Today starting at 5 p.m. 5
p.m.
until 9.
How many food trucks do you gather there?
Ooh, it's over
My God.
30. We cap it at 30 just for space. So
Wow.
over 30. Yes.
It's a lot of options there.
A lot of options.
And then since when you start doing this?
We started doing this. It's been over 4 years. We started with the very first when we first launched our campaign, and after I
Exactly.
became mayor, we just continued it and started doing them every Friday. We do them every third Friday now, but just to give us a break. But
Exactly.
the community has received it very well, and they really enjoy coming out with us on third Fridays.
Let me tell you, Mr. Mayor, I think that is becoming like a family event now in that area in South Augusta.
It has. People love it. You know, some people say it's only food trucks, but they forget about the small businesses and the food trucks that they represent. They forget about the community aspect and how it brings people together in a fun, safe environment for everyone to enjoy, not only being neighbors, but to enjoy a variety of foods, different foods.
Let me tell you, Mr. Mayor, since you started doing it, I remember the old building. It used to be, I think that place used to be a Kentucky Fried Chicken, isn't
It was a Popeye's chicken.
It was a Popeye something?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was a
Popeye.
Popeyes, yeah.
And then I saw that you took over.
Yep.
And then suddenly, as soon as you blessed it, stepping on it,
Yes.
because it was like a major change.
Yeah, it was a major change. You know, Parker's came in and made it, you know, that was the very first site that they selected in this entire
It's
region.
such a beautiful corner.
It is a beautiful corner now, and Parker's has such a great product. They have a great offering. You know, they pride themselves in clean restrooms and cheap gas. And if you happen to want some chicken tenders or gizzards or livers, they have all of that. But most importantly, it creates jobs.
Exactly.
It has made that corner a lot more appealing and a lot more beautiful.
It's beautiful. Believe me, I'm so proud of the growth of our city and see leaders like you guys that wants to put more into it and bless our community with jobs.
That's right. Yeah,
Right.
It's so important.
So, last words for our voters.
Go vote. Please, please, please go vote. I am asking today for your vote in this primary. It has already been displayed that I will be the best candidate to gain victory in November. Yet we need to get through this part of the process. May 19th is upon us on Tuesday,
Okay.
and we cannot take it at risk.
Okay.
We've already seen the attacks on the Voting Rights Act across the nation, and we've heard as well what our governor here is about to do. And time is out then for anyone to remain silent.
Yes.
You have to use your voice and go vote. May 19th, Tracy George for United States Congress.
Beautiful. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, I'm Mayor Garnet Jonhson, and I have had the pleasure of being your mayor for the last 3 years, 5 months, and 15 days. As has been said, early voting ends today at 6 p.m. Election day is Tuesday, May 19th. I would love to earn your vote to finish the great progress that we made in moving Augusta forward. Lower taxes, more growth. Great excitement about the future. I'm Mayor Garnet Jonhson. I'm from East Augusta, and I'm for everybody, for all of Augusta. Anybody who wants to call this place home, I would love to earn your vote and continue serving you. Garnet Jonhson.
Yes, 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 yes. Go out and vote, please. Let's go out there and take a time to vote. You know what I would love to see, Mr. Mayor?
Yes, sir.
I would love to see a river walk with a nice parking lot and a shopping area that we can, instead of parking in under the trees, to have a nice stores out there.
Yeah, kind of like San Antonio.
Exactly.
San Antonio.
San Antonio. That's the picture. It's
That
not.
is the picture.
That would be
is-
beautiful, isn't it?
It will be beautiful, yeah.
That's expensive.
I think we have a more beautiful river than San Antonio, though.
It bigger?
So it's bigger, and I think it's
Meaningful?
more picturesque. Yeah, it's wider.
It's wider and
It's
beautiful.
wider. Yeah, but we could use some improvement in additional shopping and additional amenities, and I think we're working towards that.
Exactly. It's coming up. It's coming up. So thank you for your an amazing time.
Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Miss Tracy. Thank you, my mayor. Thank you. We're praying for you. Blessings to the beautiful daughters that you have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you so much, and same to you, sir.
You're still
Yeah.
They still single, right?
Still single?
You're checking on them and
Checking on them all the time.
do you
And listen, you have a daughter at Georgia, so go dogs.
go dogs? You beautiful wife, many blessings,
Same
and
to you, sir.
thank you, Mrs. Tracy, for your time. God bless you, and let's go and vote out there and
Yes.
put right people in the
Yes,
In the
in
seats.
the
Yep.
seats. Let's do
Yes, let's do it. Thank you.
it. Many blessings.
Blessings.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Qué belleza conversar con nuestra gente en posiciones de autoridad acá, el alcalde de la ciudad y también Miss Tracy George, que está corriendo para el distrito 12 del Senado, el US Senate. Así que gracias a todos por su atención, por su tiempo. Me voy para poder bendecir y saludar a nuestra gente invitada en este día. Que tengan ustedes un feliz resto de la tarde. Dios les bendiga mucho. El pastor Ángel Maestre les bendice. Bye bye, see you, hasta la vista.
En esta primavera, Oasis Radio te desea la mejor temporada jamás vista en tu vida. Oasis Radio 97.3 FM de Augusta, Georgia, reverdece en esta primavera con nueva programación junto a la nueva 870M de Barranquilla, Colombia. De lunes a viernes desde las 9 a 11 de la mañana. Las mañanas le pertenecen a Nuestra Mañana con Ademir Cervantes y Karen Gallardo. La radio cristiana tiene música que ministra, pero también de calidad. Por eso te damos las más sonadas y las que más te bendicen en la cuenta regresiva. No te pierdas la cuenta